Hello, Scorpio. Hope you guys are keeping well. Thank you for being here. We are going to get you a general love reading done today. Please only take it if it resonates. And we're going to start off with some oracle cards. I've already pre-shuffled the decks pretty good, so we're not going to spend too much time doing that, okay? So, Scorpio, let's see what your message is. We're going to tap into your energy. Whoever's on your mind, we're going to tap into the combined energy and then the person's energy. Pardon me. So we've got not today. Boundaries and hurt, avoiding conversation, not dealing, and still upset. Ooh, okay. So you could have had an argument or something difficult could have transpired between you and your person. Maybe you guys are avoiding something very big. Avoiding conversation and not dealing. So there's some hurt feelings here. There could be an energy of trying not to disrupt things further. So just leaving it. I don't know, there's something here that's been hurtful, and either you're still upset about this conversation or something that happened. It's telling you not today, so you could be very busy dealing with other things, trying to put this, you know, on the back burner or just sweeping it under the rug. Let's take a look at your energy, Scorpio. Let's see. We're going to split this deck really quickly. Okay, Scorpio, your energy. Oh my gosh, I picked them up in reverse. The Emperor in reverse. Okay, it was meant to come out in reverse. This is Aries energy. I'm just going to flip the deck back around. So this is telling me you've lost control, okay? There's some sort of... you could have been a little bit too controlling in a situation. I feel like you could have said something, crossed a boundary, crossed a line with this person. You're showing up like you've had a loss of control, whether that's your temper, you're emotional, maybe you had an emotional outburst. You feel like you're losing control. Maybe none of that is true, and maybe you just have this sense of feeling like things are slipping from your grasp here, things that you once had under control. Interesting. Okay. The Seven of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. I feel like you have really taken the time to build something in your material world with this person that maybe now you're waiting for some sort of response from this person, or something that feels like it's at a standstill. I feel like maybe you want this person to say something here. You're waiting. You're in an energy of waiting. We'll see. We're going to clarify some of these. Let's get more on your energy, Scorpio. Queen of Pentacles, yeah. I feel like you could have children. You could be a mom or a dad. Take it as it resonates. But there's this energy that you sit in with the Queen of Pentacles. Very grounded, very loyal, very supportive, loving, nurturing energy. You make your home feel very comfortable. You make those in your home feel very comfortable. Whether or not you're married to this person, there's this sense of loyalty that you hold for them. And I feel like you're still showing them this level of commitment, this level of trying to back down, maybe trying to take, you know, less of the emperor role in the household. Maybe you came off a little bit too much in charge for this person. So I feel like you have this sense that you're showing me that you've lost control in some way. You're trying to be patient and waiting now, and you're sitting back, trying to put love on the back burner to avoid something, and to take care of the house, whether that's children in the house, whether it's just your own self, whether it's your business. There's something here that you're trying to level out. You're trying to ground your energy here. You could be the one avoiding conversation right now. Let's see what the energy between the two of you are. The Page of Wands. Okay, so we've got some Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Okay, let's keep going. The King of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. You could be dealing with somebody who's very authoritative. Like maybe the two of you clashed, both wanting to be in charge, both wanting to be the boss of the household. There's something here that this person said. They've laid some sort of boundary here, and we've got boundaries and hurt. They could have said something very hurtful or sharp to you that you didn't like. Maybe even in front of a child. There's something, oh my gosh. There's something here that's showing me This person has put up a boundary. They've said something here that could have been hurtful, a little bit cold. Okay, this person's not showing much love. They're showing a very strong energy. Yeah, look at that Ace of Swords. They spoke some sort of truth, something that has been bothering them. And I feel like this is maybe something that was a harsh truth to accept. This is a new way of thinking. This is a new conversation taking place. So in between the two of you, I feel like there is this energy of taking a step down from that Emperor energy that you were sitting in. I feel like you're trying to hear this person out. You're trying to, I feel like you're curious as well. You still have a desire to speak to this person, to understand their point of view. I feel like whatever they're saying here, it's hitting hard. It's like an epiphany moment. You've had some sort of realization, both of you have. And I feel like this King of Swords is your person. And don't worry about the gender, but just energy. But this person is showing a very cold energy. They're detaching emotionally. And I feel like they want the conversation. They want to speak. I'm getting more so that you might be the one who's trying to avoid some sort of conversation. I feel like you're waiting for them to approach, to say something. Yeah, I feel like you're curious. You're the one looking. You're kind of making a plan how you'll respond to whatever it is that they say. Let's see your person's energy and take it if what I'm telling you sounds like it's your person, then just flip it. It's hard to identify who's who. That's why I like to have your energy here. The combined energy is a little bit tricky, and then we're going to get your person's energy. So it'll help us kind of navigate it a little bit better. Let's see Scorpio's person. What energy are they sitting in? Yeah, the Nine of Wands. Some more fire energy. This person is very held back. They could have even blocked you in some way. They feel like defeated. Okay, this is the Wounded Warrior. This is somebody who, they haven't given up all hope yet, but they are just about to throw in the towel. They're exhausted, depleted. I feel like if there's been an argument, they're saying something, putting up a wall, and they're kind of just maybe also sweeping it under the rug. They're upset about something here. Let's get more in their energy. This is the Wounded Warrior. This is somebody who feels like no matter how much they do, they're still not good enough. No matter how much they offer, or, you know, all those responsibilities that they carry are not being appreciated, or they just feel like, what's the point? Look at that. The Three of Swords came out in reverse. This is Libra energy. You guys, this is somebody who's feeling extremely heartbroken, extremely hurt, but I feel like they are either ignoring this pain, they're not talking about it, or they're releasing it. They are just saying, I'm not dealing with this. Letting go of the heartbreak, letting go. Like I said, they're almost about to give up on something here, whether that's the argument or the relationship or a business maybe that you share with this person. This is somebody who is not dealing with the pain it's causing, but is putting them in a foul mood. Look at that, the Devil. You could be dealing with a Capricorn specifically. So yeah, this person is feeling chained to their thoughts. They're feeling chained to the heartbreak. Even though they're trying to detach from it, they're feeling very tied to negative thinking, negative outcomes. I feel like this person is really up in their head, feeling stuck. What you don't see is Judgment and the Ace of Wands. Look at the Four of Swords. Yeah, this person is wanting to heal this heartbreak. I feel like they could be taking time away from you, or that could be you. So what you don't see on the outside, Scorpio, the Ace of Wands and Judgment, this is an angel coming to blow the trumpet to wake you up in some way, to wake up both of you, to say, you know, something isn't working, something isn't going smoothly, something is disrupting this connection. Avoiding it, avoiding conversations, feeling still upset is not going to heal this. So Judgment gives you an opportunity to have a second chance at a new beginning, a new way of doing something. The Ace of Wands talks about fire energy again, but it talks about having that new beginning that's going to be exciting. It's going to be something you're passionate about. So in the background, I feel like you both have this opportunity to either realize something here, to resurrect something and bring new life into this connection, or it's to go on your own journeys. There's something here that is a realization a wake-up call of some kind. I feel like you had to lose a little bit of control, or take a back seat to being in charge in this connection, because this person could have felt either emasculated by you, or felt, if you're the feminine, if your person is the feminine, maybe they feel like you were too controlling, too demanding. I'm more so getting that the viewer here is perhaps the feminine energy, and that doesn't mean anything with gender. It's just the energy you show up in. Let's clarify a few of these for Scorpio. What is the Emperor in reverse? I want to see what you lost control with. It could even be telling me that you just need to learn to let someone else take the lead. Let someone be able to help you without bossing them around. And don't take offense to that, you guys. It's just what the energy is showing here. And it might be useful for you to understand that this person maybe needs to be the one in charge. Maybe there needs to be a better balance. The Five of Cups. Yeah, you regret whatever you said or did. You have some regrets here with the Five of Cups, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. I feel like you're regretting something that you said, something you did. It's leaving you feeling very sad and regretful. What is the Seven of Pentacles? I see you waiting now. You're waiting for this person to reach out. You're waiting for this person to have this conversation, but I feel like you're happy to avoid it. Look at these cards that fell out. I'm not taking them all because it's too many, but they're very significant. Temperance. There's that balance. Look at the Tower. You could feel like your home is out of balance. Your emotions, your physical world is out of balance. There's something here that either you said or did that really shook things up, and their response really shook things up as well. It's not just all on you. This person, I feel like, has a major role in here. What's the Seven of Pentacles? I see you waiting. You're still investing in this connection. You're still planting seeds to build this legacy, build this home. Six of Cups. Yeah, you love this person deeply. This is a soulmate for you. This is somebody you don't want to give up on. You could have children with this person. This is somebody that you're waiting for them to come back around. You could be reminiscing about things that you guys used to do when you were younger, maybe the good times. And I feel like you're waiting for something like that to be recalled here. Maybe you're trying to intuitively remind this person, or telepathically, you know, remember when things were good, when things were easier, maybe before children. Maybe trying to put yourself in that mind frame while you're working on building your stability back up. I feel like you're trying to keep things from crumbling, okay? If you have children, if you have a home with this person or a business, you're really in your mind here, in your heart, in your emotions, still taking care of the home. Yeah, working really, really hard to not drop anything, to not lose this connection, to not lose your home or your business or your marriage. You're trying to stay grounded here. What's the Page of Wands? I feel like this person is going to send you a message. And even if you live with this person, I feel like this conversation that's being avoided, this person's planning it, or you could be the one planning what you're going to say back. I feel like both of you are holding back right now. This is Leo energy with the Strength card. It's a major arcana. It's very difficult for you both to hold back, to not say all the things you want to say, because maybe things have already been said that were very hurtful. So there's this curious energy of how each other is handling this. The Strength card is just here to remind you that you have to have the courage. Yes, it's difficult, but don't go crazy. I feel like you need to be taming the inner anger, the inner beast. What is the King of Swords? And that could go for them as well, okay? What is the King of Swords? Yeah, the Hermit. This person could be not speaking to you. Virgo energy, major arcana. This person said something, and I feel like they've needed their own space. They've needed to go into isolation to really review and look for some sort of answers. They're looking for answers. Even though they've had an epiphany, they've said something here. Whatever they've learned on their own, they're going to express something here to you. It's going to be a new conversation that they have with you. And I feel like it's going to bring a lot of clarity towards your combined energy here. What's the Ace of Swords? Yeah, the Seven of Cups. So right now there's a lot of confusion. There's a lot of fantasizing about how this could go, a lot of options as to how this could go. I feel like that sword is going to cut through all of that fog, out of all of that daydream, and someone's going to make a decision here. And it's the King of Swords who's making the decision. So I feel like it's your person who is feeling very confused right now. I feel like you're being as patient as you can, but you know how difficult this is. So you're trying to remain positive. You're trying to remain steadfast and focusing on work, focusing on children, taking care of the household. This person is also doing the same. They could be some sort of boss or authoritative figure. They could work in law or some kind of legalities. I don't know. This could even be divorce, you guys, with the King of Swords. It could be somebody, you know, thinking about walking away for good, having other options. And listen, only take that if it resonates, or it could be a formal separation. This person gains clarity through the fog, through all these emotions that they're looking through. And I feel like you're really trying to give them that space. You could be the one taking care of children if you have them, trying not to pressure this person because they have said something quite sharp. They're sitting in the Nine of Wands. This person feels like giving up. They feel blocked off. They feel cold. They feel still desirous of you, but there's this energy of defeat. Yeah, Eight of Cups. They're thinking about walking away. This person is thinking about emotionally releasing this connection. The Eight of Cups, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, they're reviewing all of those emotions from this cup here, okay? These are all the options in love, and I don't mean options like other people. I mean like all the ways that this relationship could end up, okay? And I feel like they're reviewing that right now. They're reviewing the love. They're reviewing the years spent. I feel like this could be a very long-term commitment that you have with this person. What's the Three of Cups in reverse? I see them really trying their best to dive deep into their emotions, but they're, I keep dropping all these cards. There's something they're not letting go of. With the Three of Swords, they're either detaching completely, because this is a card of emotional detachment, somebody moving out of their emotions. So it could be telling me they're cutting cords. They're feeling chained to the devil. They're feeling stuck, okay? Emotionally stuck. Physically stuck, mentally stuck. What's the Three of Swords in reverse? The Six of Wands. Okay, this is somebody who's recognizing that this broken heart needs to be healed, okay? This person is really trying to get through some sort of battle that they've had, okay? They're sitting in wand energy too. This is the Six of Wands, somebody who gets a lot of attention, gets a lot of recognition from their community, or you put them on a pedestal in some way. There's some sort of battle that this person has fought through with the Five of Wands that's right before this card, which talks about petty games, competition, arguments, chaotic energy. They're coming out victorious. They're seeing something clear here. And I feel like with this broken heart in reverse, and, you know, I'll pull it up for you real quick here, just because sometimes it's better to get the book definition if you'd like. The Three of Swords in reverse. It talks about, although sadness is present, you are on your way to recovery and releasing the pain that accompanies disappointments and heartbreak. This period of sorrow won't last forever, so look to the future with hope for new experiences. This reversal also serves as a reminder that you should avoid bringing your fear of heartbreak into new situations. So this person's recognizing that they are going through some sort of new journey of letting this heartbreak go, closing out a cycle, detaching from the devil. This could have felt like a toxic connection. Maybe it was really beautiful in the beginning, but something has turned sour. What's this devil? The Three of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like this person has been attached to always compromising, always being flexible, always having to start from scratch, always having to invest in new ideas and maybe not seeing the growth or the expansion that they wanted. This person feels like they want to detach from something they're currently living in and start over. This is the Three of Pentacles, a rebuilding of the foundation of the Pentacles. So I feel like there could even be third-party energy showing up here, and that doesn't mean a person. It could mean you know, with the threes in their energy, it could be this person wants to take a new avenue in work, or take a new business idea, take a new approach to life. Let's get one more. What's this Devil card? What's the Devil card? This person could be addicted to work. The Knight of Cups. This person wants to follow their creative ambitions. This is somebody who wants to take action, doing something that they love. I feel like they've been trapped doing something that they maybe don't really enjoy, and that could cause some sort of conflict or resentment. What's the Ace of Wands? There's this new beginning. Oh my gosh, these cards today. I feel like you guys, yeah, could have lost control, or your person could have lost control. I just saw the Queen of Swords and Justice, which does kind of talk about divorce or legalities. Like there's something weird here. And even if you're not married, it could just be a formal separation. What's the Ace of Wands? Do you guys see this? Okay, the same cards just flew out. Like this is Spirit saying you have to take these cards. For them all to fall out in the same bunch. Okay, we've got the Queen of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, the Lovers, Gemini, the Sun, Leo, and the Ten of Cups. You definitely have children with this person. You have deep love. This is a soulmate connection. This is somebody you had the Ten of Cups with. Okay, this is you in the Queen of Swords energy now, matching their cold energy. I feel like you could be feeling a little bit bitter with some sort of decision that they make. Although there's still love here, there's still this deep soulmate connection. This is a decision with the Lovers. Somebody is making a very tough decision here, and children could be involved in the Ten of Cups. This is a home, family, children. So there's a new beginning here to either separate and start a new life elsewhere, outside of this connection, outside of this commitment. What used to feel like the Ten of Cups, happiness, joy, your sunshine, your peace, who you raise children with. You're looking back at this like we had it all. Okay, but the Ace of Wands is telling me here that you still have an opportunity to save this. This person has not detached yet. They're in review right now. Okay, so this could signify divorce, but it could also signify putting up some clear boundaries, speaking the truth, seeing the truth now about a situation in regards to love, this soulmate, how you're going to continue to move forward. You know that this person makes you happy amongst all this chaos, and vice versa. You make this person feel very loved, unconditional love. So there's this new beginning, whether it's to go left or right, okay? Whatever it is, it's a wake-up call. Judgment is here saying don't lose this opportunity. Deal with it. Sorry, these hearts are going flying too. I feel like you could feel so out of, your heart could be really feeling even like butterflies from sickness, like feeling like, oh my gosh, like scared, you know? This is somebody you've known for many years. What is Judgment saying? The Star, healing, hope, Aquarius energy, wish fulfillment. This talks about leaving it up to the universe, trusting in the universe. There's this energy of hearing the wake-up call. Okay, these are two major arcana, very significant here. Hearing the wake-up call to heal something. Give me one more. What's the Star and Judgment? I feel like there's a major realization here. Again, a wake-up call to do something different, to be a little bit softer, to be a little bit more flexible, understanding. Yeah, the Four of Pentacles. To not maybe even be so stingy with, and that doesn't have to be you, it could be them. Somebody could be stingy with their finances, being a little bit held back, stopping to invest. You could feel like there was some sort of stop in an investment in this connection. Sorry, guys. Okay. But there's still deep love with the King of Cups, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Okay, guys, let's get some advice for you, and then we're going to close this out. Yeah, with the Star, I feel like, and the Four of Pentacles, there's this feeling of not having what you used to, okay? After this wake-up call, it feels like you're trying to hold on to everything you've got here. You're trying not to let go of something here, your stability, your material wealth. Give me some advice for Scorpio, please. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. So there's some sort of conclusion coming forward here. Like I said, this person is thinking about something here. They're making a decision. They're making a choice after they've spent some time alone in self-isolation. And I feel like it's been very hard for you to not try to comfort them or not try to reach out. Even if you live together, I feel like you are trying to give them the space they need, but I feel like it's been hard. The law of attraction, moon mastery. You're wishing for something here, okay? You feel like you don't have enough. You feel like you've lost control. You feel like you've lost something here. You're manifesting. With the law of attraction, I feel like you've heard the wake-up call here. There's something that's going to be yours, okay? You're calling something in with the law of attraction. Let's get one more for Scorpio, please. If you guys made it this far and if you like this reading and it resonates, please leave me an emoji of a... What should I ask you guys to do? Give me a yellow heart if you can. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. Yeah. I feel like there needs to be a practical element reviewed here. Even though you know this is a spiritual union, a spiritual connection, there needs to be a level of practicality. We have avoid drama, moon madness, and we have you and your loved ones are safe, new moon in Cancer. So yeah, I feel like if you have children with this person, if you have a home with this person, you feel like things are out of balance, things are not secure. Something is going to balance out. I feel like it just needs to be addressed. Whatever this avoiding is, even if you know they need time, that's fine. Not today. Give them the space they need. Release that control to have things go a certain way, and you also need to release your anger. Pardon me. If you feel angry about something, you need to deal with that and release it, because I feel like both of you are still upset. So don't neglect yourself here, okay, Scorpio? I hope that helped you, and I will see you guys soon. Take care.